Today, Harper and I got dressed in our Christmas best because what better time of the year to learn about Christmas trees and how they are grown right here in Southwest Missouri. We might even have to take one home ourselves. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go check them out. It's Christmas time, and the first thing when I'm ready to get ready for Christmas is find that perfect tree, and you guys provide that. But before we talk about those Christmas trees, take me to the beginning of this beautiful acreage behind us.
Oh, sure thing. Our farm is in Southwest Missouri, and this has been in my family since the ending of the Civil War.
Wow.
George Washington Manning bought this farm, and it's been with us ever since. Our kids are the 7th generation to live here. It used to be a cattle farm, and then we decided in 2004, I believe, in 2004, we began developing our part into a Christmas tree farm. So that's when we started planting our seedlings, and this will be our 9th year to be selling and inviting the public to see us.
So why Christmas trees? What made you think that, hey, this is a niche I want to dive into?
I've loved Christmas since I was a little kid. I was the girl who was playing Christmas music in September.
You are one of them.
Always been a big part of my life.
Well, if you look behind us, it is Christmas here.
Yes.
It's more than just coming and getting a tree. It's an experience.
Right. Yes. I mean, I think a lot of people are wanting to hang on to traditions, going back to a memory from childhood and recreating that for their families today. Especially now, things are really uncertain in the world, and so they're wanting something that's stable, you know. And so, and you can do that here. You know, it's an outdoor area. You get to take a hayride. We have a gift shop, we have the barn that's decorated, we have a toy shop where kids can get a toy made by our toy makers. Our gift shop has lots of handcrafted, unique items that you're not going to get anywhere else. So you can just come and spend time here. I mean, some people come and they don't even necessarily want a tree, but they'll take the hayride, they'll shop in the gift shop, they'll just enjoy the day outside with their family.
Okay, well, I think it's time to head on out and learn about your fresh cut trees and the field trees that you're growing, and more about the science behind a Christmas tree farm.
Sure, sounds great.
Everywhere I look, I see Christmas trees.
Yes.
And they're also different, not just size, but in kind. So are you able to grow all these different varieties here in Southwest Missouri?
Well, every farmer knows you have to grow what will work in your climate area. So here in Missouri, there are some varieties of trees that people like, but that won't grow here because it's too cold. Some varieties won't grow because it's too hot. Here in this area of the country, we stick with a lot of pines. Like we have Austrian pine that we've been growing for a few years, the longer needled. We've been growing a lot of Scotch pine over the years. Even within Scotch pine, there are variations of Spanish Scotch pine, East Anglian, French blue. We've tried all of those.
All of them.
We've grown some white pine. They're over in a different field, but those will grow well here. They've got long, soft needles.
Okay, so talking about some of the varieties of trees that are pre-cut coming from Michigan, what are they?
Yeah, we've got Douglas fir, Fraser fir, concolor fir, and some white pine.
And the popularity, what do people like? Or do they come knowing what they want, or do you educate them a lot on what might work best for their scenario?
Right, it depends. Some people, they want to cut a tree. They don't care what kind it is. As long as they have a saw in their hand, they're gonna be happy with that. In which case, they're going to get some of our pines. Some people, they come knowing that they love fir trees, and so they're gonna get the Fraser fir trees. We do bring in Frasers because they have great needle retention. As far as
Low maintenance meaning?
low maintenance, some people are concerned because pre-cuts were cut a little longer, so they may not be as fresh, but you don't run into any trouble with Fraser fir because they hold their needles so well that you're gonna be fine all through the season. If you just take care of it, keep it well watered, and your trees will be fine.
So you are constantly planting and constantly planning for the future, because it takes forever for trees to grow. So November and December, we talk Christmas, but you're planning for this time of the year, year round. So what takes place the other 10 months.
We get, February is about the only month off, really. We get off February. Starting in March and April, we prepare to plant our seedlings. We have to order them. A lot of times we dig the holes in advance, because by the time the trees get in, we have to get them in the ground as quickly as possible. So we have to be ready for that. After we plant, weed control is a big part of our job, because weeds will choke out the seedlings and kill them. So we have to keep up with the mowing, and if we want to spray any herbicide, we have to do that. All summer long, we do that. We also have to keep track of any bugs that want to eat on the trees. You have to monitor for that and take care of it. We cut the stumps that people left last year. You have to cut them down to the ground and take care of those. And then we start in October getting set up and ready to go.
Well, what does it mean to be able to bring this? You talked about being a lover of Christmas. What does it mean to be able to grow and see families reap the benefits of your hard work and bring them joy during the season?
Oh, every year we have so many people that will say, thank you so much for providing this for our family. All the time we'll hear, I did this with my family when I was a kid. I'm so excited to be able to do this with my own children and start my new traditions. It's a real growing experience for families, and we're really pleased to be able to be a part of that. We're Christians, and so we like to keep the focus of Christmas, you know, the gift that God gave to us, and that gift of love, and we want that love and that experience to be here for everyone.
Well, confession here. My husband has been a big fan of real trees our entire marriage, and we've never had one. So Harper came with me today because we're going to surprise Daddy with a real tree. So
wonderful.
For newbies like us, where do we begin? How do we get started? How would you advise us?
Well, first you have to decide if you want the experience of cutting it down, or if there's a specific type that you like the most. And then after you decide that, of course you have to know what size, because trees come in all sizes and shapes. What shape do you want? Do you want it skinny? Do you want it fat? Choose the size and shape that you want, and then you can go to the different sections where the different sizes are and choose what fits your home.
Okay, well, let's go shopping.
Okay,
maybe
let's
you can educate us.
Let's do.
Okay, so now we've picked out this is our special take-home tree. What do we do next?
Okay, well, you can either take it down yourself, or if you need some help, you can holler at us. I'm just right around the corner, and I've got boys over here to help, so we can always
we will
assist.
take your assistance.
Okay, all right. So we'll just take it down.
And we chose a pre-cut tree, and we've chose the
Fraser fir.
Fraser fir because it smells beautiful, and we wanted a full, tall tree.
And it has great needle retention.
And that means we can put lots and lots of lights and ornaments on it, Harper.
Right.
Okay. I did not know I was going to learn so much about Christmas trees and growing them, so thank you for opening your doors to your business
Sure,
today.
glad you were here today.
And we're taking home our very first real Christmas tree as a family, so thank you for this full service experience.
Wow.
And we know that there's many others in the area that are going to want to take advantage of this. So where can folks go to learn more about you guys?
Right. We have a Facebook page, Ozark Valley Christmas Tree Farm, or our website is ozarkvalleychristmas.com. We'll open on Black Friday, so look to see everybody then.